Hello everyone. I'm convinced that animation is a superpower for marketing.
In fact, there are cases where the marketing was so powerful that it ended up becoming the main product. An iconic example of this is He-Man from the 80s.
By the power of Grayskull!
The He-Man animated series was created to be the commercial for a toy line. In the late 70s, the toy company Mattel was desperately searching for a new hit after rejecting the opportunity to manufacture the Star Wars toys. To recover, they decided to create their own line of action figures. Inspired by the movies of that era and the rise of bodybuilding with figures like Arnold Schwarzenegger and Lou Ferrigno, they brought to life prototypes of super muscular warriors. And so, He-Man and the Masters of the Universe were born. To boost sales, they created what was essentially a series of animated commercials. To avoid criticism from parent groups about violence,
People are proud of a leader with those qualities, so if you develop them in yourself, you could become a good leader too. See you soon.
the series adopted a softer approach, where He-Man preferred to outsmart his enemies and always left a moral lesson at the end of each episode. The result? Animation was a massive catalyst that tripled toy sales. Kids were no longer just buying a simple action figure. They were buying a character with an epic story, values, and a world of adventure that came to life on the screen. The fascinating part is that, although the toy was the initial product, the animated series became the true driving force. That marketing transformed into a product in itself, a cultural icon that is still alive today. The original toy became the merchandise for the series. Now, let's fast forward to the late 80s. There was another case of animated marketing that, while not as massive as He-Man, defined an era and catapulted a beverage to the top. And with 7-Up came Fido Dido. The curious thing about Fido Dido is that he wasn't created for 7-Up. He was born as a simple drawing on a napkin, a character with a relaxed and authentic philosophy of life. It was in 1988 when PepsiCo, looking for a fresh new image for 7-Up, saw him as the ideal candidate to connect with a young audience. The campaign, featuring Fido Dido in a minimalist and animated style, was a resounding success. The character embodied that cool and carefree attitude that deeply resonated with the youth of that time. His image not only flooded television, but also spread to countless merchandise items, turning Fido Dido into a true phenomenon. These two cases, He-Man and Fido Dido, show us the incredible power of animation. It's not just about making a pretty drawing. It's about creating a universe, a personality, and an emotional connection that elevates a product to the status of a cultural icon. Animation injects life, story, and values, transforming marketing into an experience that audiences don't just consume, but love and remember. If you have a company or a project and you want to take it to the next level by creating that deep connection with your audience,
Contact me today. Let's create the next big success story together.